Good evening everyone, it's Andy Glenn here from Sharks TV, joined post-match by Solway Sharks head coach Martin Grubb. Martin, your thoughts on that one?
Obviously the scoreline's nice. I thought for the most part the performance was good. And it's nice to be able to entertain the fans of, Telford were a bogey team, as we very well know last year. I think we picked up 1 point out of the 8 games we played. They're a good team. Tommy still has his team very well drilled. We know coming in here, we've been there, right? They're searching for their first win. It's maybe not quite went for them. They pushed Leeds right to the limit last week, just losing on an empty net goal. So we had to be ready to play. I thought the first period we had a lot of possession without doing anything with it. I thought we were very kind of peripheral and wasn't overly happy in terms of the chance creation, but the kind of puck management was good. And then once we got going, which incidentally for me was after Boydie kind of tilted things in our favour a wee bit with a couple of energy shifts, and then we ended up getting the two. He got the goal, and then 2 quick short-handed goals. For there, I thought we were pretty comfortable, pretty professional. But obviously, it's still early doors. But it's nice to finally get a convincing win rather than being involved in 1 goal and 2 goal games.
Yeah, I thought the first period was probably a bit nervy in the first 5 minutes. So it's a big game for both teams. It really was, and of course, Telford were without Ross Connolly and your man Rose in defence, so they were. I'm not saying hobbled, put together a bit of defence, but it kind of looked in the first period that it was going to be a nervy 1 or 2 goal game, and then, as you said, two short-handed goals in 40 seconds in the same power play changed everything really.
Yeah, and I think probably for both teams, I think like every game here last year, barring the last one where they blew us out, it was an empty net goal or a 1 goal game. And obviously down there we've had a couple of tight games. We lost an overtime penalty shot. We won a game there just by one goal. So I think everybody was expecting a 1 goal game, a 2 goal game. Obviously, as I said, I knew Telford would come here confident and still looking to push back on us and try and get that first victory. And first period it was a bit nervy probably, both teams making mistakes. As you say, they are missing a couple of guys, and for anybody in this league it can be tough. But ultimately, once we got our noses in front and we started to play the right way and grind them down a wee bit, I thought we played pretty well. And let's say for that 40 minutes and long spells, it was nice to see us. I thought we scored some really well taken goals. We proved tonight that, contrary to some people's belief, that not only Nolan Gardner could score, we've got other goal scorers in our team. It was nice to get our full bench some ice time as well. So we've got to be happy. You've got to be happy. Of course, there's always, there's always things to work on, always things to get better on. Thought a PK again, we were just a bit reckless on that. But our PP was a bit better, and relatively happy.
I was kind of joking with Kieran Hare, who obviously we were without as well tonight, and I said, do you think Martin will be happy? Do you think he'll be smiling at me at an interview? And he went, no, because there's always stuff to work on. What pleased you most about the performance tonight, though?
I just think how spread out our offence was. I think, people would say Boydie for one contributed. Connor has not played loads this year. He was unlucky with a chance there. He worked hard. It was nice to get him more ice time. I thought Torrin and Kyle worked hard with Joe. Mace scored a really nice goal. So just to spread that around, I thought Danko was good tonight. Again, he's been maybe a little bit lacking in some of his confidence, and he's had a good week in practice. He's worked on a lot of things, shot a puck, and he's got that goal. He was good in his own zone. Chevy got a bit more ice. Marsley made saves when he's meant to. So I think just how much depth we had tonight and how much a performance we had for the majority of guys. It was not about, say, Nolan, Cally, Dunny type thing. It was all the lines contributed, and everybody played in all 3 zones. So we've got to be happy and say that maybe that scoreline last year would have been still going into the third. I said to the players, it's dangerous for us, because last year we would have turned that into a 6-4, 6-5 game rather than stretching like we did. So
it helped scoring that first goal in the third period, didn't it?
100%. And then they came back, and then we got another one, and just relaxed. And I just liked how we managed it in the end. And it's nice to have a scoreline like that. It looks good for us, but there's still hard work to be done. There
was some real good goals, and Gardner's at the back door. Olivier's through and hit the post was a lovely move as well. But when we were talking about the Leeds game and the unusual goal that we managed to get in that one, you don't often see a goalkeeper an assist, and a true assist at that. Mursey's pass out for that goal was real high IQ, high hockey IQ, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, and I think since he's came in, he's showed what a professional he is and how smart he is on reading the game, not just stopping the puck. And I think him and Callum so far have had a really good partnership. And I know it's kind of frustrating for Cal at the moment, but you see that, Matt, a lot of goalies might have just held that puck or left it for a D, but he was there right up, on a turnover. They were changing, up it goes, and send Sauce to the back door, nice finish. So it's nice for him. I think he's been really good since he got in here. It's obviously what we expected from him. He's settled in really well with a family. So nice for him. Pleased for him. Pleased for the team. And you're right, I thought we scored some good goals.
Tomorrow, Milton Keynes away. They obviously won tonight as well. Your thoughts on that game very quickly?
It's obviously going to be a difficult game. I don't think they've lost at home for. Somebody told me it might be close to 2 seasons that they've not lost at home in the league. So, what we've just spoke about is playing our hockey, going down there, and why can it not be us that ends that run? We've been in the situation here coming into this league of 3 years unbeaten at home, and it ends in one night. So, we've got to go full of confidence, tidy up our defensive and special team side of it, and go down there and look to try and pick up the points. It's league and cup. So, we'll travel and we'll see what we can do.
Well, thank you for an outstanding performance and a huge amount of enjoyment for the Solway Sharks fans tonight. A safe trip to Milton Keynes and all the best.
Thanks, Andy. I appreciate that.